Hello and happy Friday. We're back here live on RCO Network, coming at you in Phoenix, Arizona, Studio 110. Rob Morales, RCO Network. I am joined today with my esteemed co-host, fabulous, the wonderful, the wonderfully bodacious Miss M2, Erica Martinez Morales. Something like that.
Hello!
Yeah, she's back.
There we go.
There she's back.
Can you hear me?
Put that thing in your mouth. Oh, just kidding. That was a joke, everybody. She didn't catch it, obviously, but
I did it.
I gotta fix my camera.
Fix your camera, Robert.
Yeah, things are a little off today.
Everything's always
I
off.
had to cut it off. Yeah. So we're back here on a Friday talking about finances, money, and the things that kind of keep us going. You know, we've hadn't had a Friday in quite a while with Miss M2.
No, we haven't. I've been out
I know she's been making money. She's been turning those bills.
turning those bills. Yes. That is true. But I
Oh,
wanted
boy.
to say that I want first
God,
of all.
The big announcement.
Yes, there's a big announcement.
It's been an announcement.
Okay, and I feel like a loser. Because
Well, I don't really do. You know, I don't really get into the whole personal life.
I know, but
Not too
still.
much. Well, I do, but I don't.
Well, officially, congratulations, Robert. You're getting married.
Yes.
Yay!
Thank you.
In December.
Hold on.
He's tying the knot. Yes.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
And that's good. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am getting indebted. Not only personally, but monetarily as well.
But everything will work out.
It always does.
It does.
How are you doing today, miss?
I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better now.
You know, people don't want to listen to our begrudgeries or our personal circumstances. They want to know how to make money. How do they make money now in today's world, Miss M2?
Well, with stocks, you have to pick a stock.
Well, stocks have been kind of crazy lately, right?
They sure have.
Have you been watching the Dow?
I'm not going to fib. I haven't. I've been out of it for about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Two.
Well, you know,
2-3
personal
weeks.
stuff happens. You know,
It does.
I kind of keep an eye on things, you know, myself and try to monitor. I did sell a few stocks that I felt I was making roughly about 20 to 25% off those. So I just basically clear those out. I am definitely concerned about inflation, and I'm parking that money. I'm in a purchase. I'm purchasing a home. And so we
Nice.
close at the end of the month. So there was two parts to that.
Don't forget
Oh boy.
the insurance part. Okay.
Oh, do you know anybody that does insurance, Miss Erica?
You know,
Oh boy.
I know
That wasn't
somebody.
leading whatsoever.
No, but I can quote your insurance. Don't forget.
Hold on, let me see here. I think I have
Come
it.
on.
Who's this young?
That's me on a good day. Okay. I had somebody do that for me and she did a great job. Maybe just a little too much, I'll be honest.
Too much on the edit.
Too much on the edit, but yeah.
You look like you're 20, and this is what most people aspire to, right? They want to be 40 and look 20.
No, actually, I love looking 40.
Oh, really? I don't.
I do.
I hate the bags and everything.
Hey, on
Everything
a good
sags
day,
a little bit, you know.
No, you're crazy. Nothing sags.
Oh boy.
But on a good day,
I'm talking about me. Talk about what you do.
no, but on a good day, I can clean up very well.
Oh, well, hello.
Hey.
What's your number? Oh, hold on. I got
Hold
that right
on,
here.
no,
Wait, I got that number right there.
There we go. Come on, guys.
Oh, God.
Yep. So, if
So
you need insurance, let me know.
Erica's on the show today. She does talk about insurance. She does talk about stocks too. So
I do.
she's very savvy regarding stock prices and kind of the things that she gets involved in. And like I was saying, you know, this market has been a little bit volatile. I'm concerned about the direction, you know, things are going. I do see the Dixie, the dollar going up in price and the price value of that. So I ended up pulling some of my assets in stocks. Now, for two reasons. Like I was saying, I was buying a house.
You're buying the house.
I am definitely concerned about inflation, the way things are going, and to park my money into an asset, a growing asset, an inflating asset is a lot better than watching the volatility in the stock market. I closed out my Apple. I think I had roughly about 200 shares, so I just closed them all out.
Okay.
It made about on that sale. I made about 16% off the sale of that.
Nice.
And those are the yields, right? And I sold a couple other ones too, but I am definitely concerned about where things are going and how the government's running things. Without getting political, I mean that's just
No, and you're right because I have my money parked.
Yeah.
With Prudential.
Oh, and Prudential is
Well, it's also life insurance, and mine also, I invest in stocks with it.
Do you leverage off the insurance part? Can you leverage off that as an asset?
Absolutely.
How so? Because
it's liquid.
I'm pretty ignorant towards it.
You're not ignorant.
Well, ignorant in the fact that I don't know how it works, and I can't really speak to it. And I know that from what I've read and everything that I've kind of been involved in, I know that insurance can be used as an asset vehicle. I just don't know how. You know, I can tell you how to drive a car, but can I tell you the inner workings of that car? No. I mean, I just know it is. But can you please give me the details?
No, like I do.
Oh, he's getting excited. Look at
I am. I'm getting so excited. Hey,
insurance.
I do. I love insurance, and I love other things too.
Oh,
No, but anyway, like mine,
yeah,
I have it with Prudential.
Yeah,
and it is a liquid asset since also I have it as an investment with stocks, and that has brought me nervous, like crazy, because this year I've only made like 3%, 2%.
Well, I mean, that's better than a savings account. I mean, people out there.
You're right.
People out there park, whatever, $100, $200, maybe $1,000 if they really stretch it into a savings account, and that's getting like 5 basis points or like half of 1%, if that.
No, you're right. But when you're used to, having these increases and having these profits, and all these gains, and you look at your statement, you're like, what the F is going on?
Yeah.
But to answer that question, you can leverage out because it is liquid money that you do have in there besides your life policy. So like,
is that vehicle where you could borrow against yourself? Is that
you could either borrow against it, take a loan, or just surrender it.
Okay. So let's get to the very basics of it. So let's say I have a little extra money. Maybe instead of putting it in a savings account, you're suggesting this insurance vehicle. What is it called again?
Well, it's a life policy.
All right. So it's a term, or is it a whole life?
No, it's a whole life with an investment because it also comes with a 401k. I could even roll it over to any other stock without getting penalized, and I don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's always ways around it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but it's something that I would do.
We're not here to give financial advice.
No, I'm just clarifying on that.
But again, there's resources out there, and as you become, in business in these last few years, I've acquired a little bit more money. I've been able to save a little bit more. I've been able to kind of actually utilize my money and make it work for itself. I still feel myself in the very beginning stages of that. So Money Master the Game is one of them. If you like Tony Robbins or into a lot of his work, that's one book to get into. And insurance is a whole chapter in there, and how to leverage off that, how to use it. And again, as I've read that chapter over and over again, it continues to confuse me. And again, because I'm not exposed to it, and then plus I'm busy. I got other things going on.
Right.
I see real estate sometimes as more of a real asset or something more tangible. So I feel more comfortable only because I know what a house is.
Right.
Where a house is an asset and use it as an investment tool. But insurance, again, it's just, I don't know if the complexity or the understanding of it, it just kind of goes over my head a little bit.
Right. But even your stocks.
Yeah.
Your 401k, that's an asset.
Yeah.
That's liquid money too. Part of your insurance.
Yeah.
Because you can pull that money anytime.
Yeah, and I think the simple fact that again, a lot of people I believe out there, especially as I come across, they're fairly ignorant to a lot. They're kind of like me. They want to be able to park their money where everything.
Ignorance. We're not well informed.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like that word.
I say okay. I'm not well informed. I'm not as informed as I should be, and I think I'm pretty much like the common folk out there. Just like I want to be able to get my money, put it somewhere, have it safe, and then also make money off the money I do there. And what I see a lot of people doing is just putting it in savings accounts or spending it as soon as they have it. And money's tight right now. Inflation's up. People are having a hard time even just paying for groceries.
That is true. Everything's like going up. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, is there like some sort of like insurance tool, or you said open up a whole life and
Yep.
be able to do this. Is there a way that as I'm putting money into, like, let's say a savings account, that I can reacquisition some of that back to this whole life term that you're talking about?
Yes, you can. And also, not just with that, but also I would lean more towards the stocks.
Yeah.
Open an LLC,
Like a business?
a business.
I would
Because
suggest that
stocks
too.
is a business. And that's what I would do. And regenerate, like a circle. You can take
Yeah.
money from, say, stocks, and then we convert it into options and puts and calls. So it's just a little circle that it's our own money, but say, hey,
Yeah.
we can use that money and leverage it if we're going to go to Hawaii.
Are we going to Hawaii?
You and I are not, but maybe you and your wife will.
Yeah. Honeymoon.
I will go to Hawaii.
The shocker of the day is that she found out I was engaged.
I know, I didn't know that, and I feel like
She doesn't follow me as much as I used to.
I'm such a loser.
So I come into your office and I say, hey, I'm getting married. I'm buying this house. What are some things on the insurance side that you would suggest for me to do or consider, or at least get involved in?
Well, now because you both are getting married, and what's yours
Is mine.
is hers,
Oh,
and
shit.
what's hers is yours.
Is that because you're a girl? Is that spoken from the true heart of a woman? Latina woman.
Well, don't forget I have a little other.
Latina women are like, whatever's yours is mine. And whatever's mine, you cannot touch, okay?
Oh, no, that's not true. I think different.
I say touch very generally.
No, but I think different.
Yes, I know.
I think very different. And, if you come into the office, you and Miss V, the
Yes.
future Mrs. Morales,
Yes.
I would combine both of your policies because now you're going to have more than one vehicle.
Well, when you say policy, do you
Your auto, your home, your health insurance, your life insurance. I mean, if you have a life policy, she has one, I would still suggest you both keep it.
Yeah.
And, because now your guys have an investment. You have an interest.
Yeah.
How is she going to pay for the home? Or how would you pay for the
She
home?
better go back to work. Sugar daddy is out of business if something happens to me.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? I have a whole opinion about these sugar daddy things. I'd rather work 5 jobs than go ask somebody.
Yeah, but it's
for
fun
anything.
to sit on a yacht all day and not worry about it.
You know what? I'll get my own yacht one day. And I'll sit on my
She
own
is
yacht.
determined.
I am determined because, no, I'm just different.
I know. So I'm walking
But
in.
anyway.
A couple walks into a bar and they want to buy insurance. So you're saying combined policies. Obviously, like a buying. I know for me in the past, because I was married before, you do get a rate discount if you're married versus if you're
absolutely.
single. And then the life insurance I never really considered until later on, until I actually started acquiring assets, until I actually had a business. So the struggle that I've had in the past is, do I get term or do I get whole? And whole life insurance tends to be more. And if you're going to buy any kind of life insurance, do it when you're younger.
That's
do
true.
not do it when
No,
you're 40 and you
don't.
have to pay
Right now, the
$800
rate
a year,
is
$1,000
it's like
a year.
$420 some odd dollars.
Is that a month?
Yeah, it's a month.
That's crazy.
Oh, it is.
Is that because of like the whole virus thing? And
No,
it
it's
has
the
nothing to do
age
with
part.
it. Age.
Yeah, the older you get, the more expensive it is.
What's the age part? Oh, age.
Age.
I'm like age. I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Crazy.
Oh,
No.
boy.
No, but yeah. So it's best that you guys get another policy.
Yeah.
Because you have your policy and she might have hers. But now the both of you need to get something.
Yeah.
And if you get a term, it's like you're leasing. It's yours. You're buying it. So look at it that way. Do you want to rent something or do you want to own something?
I mean, again, I do know that it's better to get it when you're younger.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's such a challenge, I think, when you're like in your 20s, because most of your life is just starting and you're just looking to pay your generic bills. I mean, I remember being 20 trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for, taking out somebody on a date. Scraping up like $40 so I can buy her a drink and hopefully she doesn't order dinner. But I do know, like, I wish I would have like coached myself when I was 20, but it is what it is. I do like the fact that you mentioned starting a business. I think that's probably the most significant thing that I wish I would have started sooner. And I think the next question that comes after that is, how do I start a business? And really you can start really any kind of business,
right?
At the base of it, at the heart of it, it's just buying and selling stuff. Any business is basically buying and selling. You may have a passion. You may have you may want to help people. You may want to write books. But at the end of it, you got to buy the materials to sell the books. You got to
then do a nonprofit if you want to help people.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing here, right? I'm helping people. I'm sharing the information.
You're helping, yeah, you are, and that is true. Yeah. And not a lot of people see that.
Do you want to give me money?
Do I want to give you money? Yeah, here. There you go.
Just kidding.
I'll give you your own money back.
That could be a nonprofit, but I think a nonprofit is a stretch for somebody looking to start a business.
Well, nonprofits, I'm very passionate about those because my 20-year-old, she volunteers and she's in the process of getting her own.
Okay.
So we're just helping out their women and children that really need help. So, yeah, that is a business, but it's tough, paying it on your own, everything coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, like the health insurance.
Oh, I know. Don't tell me about it.
I pay, just as a single person, I pay about $400 a month just for health insurance I don't even use.
I know.
And it's just just in case money, it's just in case something happens, I at least have it. But then I looked at my policy and I got the cheapest one possible. Because I feel like I'm moderately healthy. I went vegan for a while. I don't eat a whole lot of crappy foods.
You don't eat junk food like I do. You don't go to Whataburger at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Is that what you do?
I do.
I used to be Jack in the Box. Oh, shit.
I really yesterday. I was like, shit, I'll drive myself over there.
No, it was Jack in the Box for me. I used to get those little cheesy jalapeno bites.
Oh, those are good.
I know. They're good. They're good in the stomach, but not good for the heart. So,
anyway. Yes, but anybody can start a business, even if you make hair bows, for all I care.
Yeah.
Turn your passion, or...
You make hair bows?
No, it's an example.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I don't make hair bows.
Yes.
But if you have a passion, and it's not a hobby, and you're consistently doing it, make some money off of it.
Yeah.
Because right now, anything helps. And you have that extra money, and you can relate it into stocks.
She really likes the stocks. I will say that. But no, I to your point, I think in starting the host show today, it's really to kind of recognize that this market and everything that we're involved in is just effing crazy.
It is.
Prices are up for everything. I went to the get gas today. It was like $3.25, and I'm like, wow, that's really high. I mean, I don't worry about it necessarily. That's not something that's on the world. It's just a recognition of that. And I think people out there will recognize that there's a lot of things kind of happening. And it's like, well, where's my safe haven? There's a lot of insecurity in this market, where it's going, how things are going to manifest, how things are going to develop. And I just need a safe place to kind of go. And really in terms of money, it's like, where do I park my money safely that it's going to be there when shit happens, that I'm going to be able to utilize it when shit happens. And I don't know, and I think everybody's afraid of when shit's going to happen.
Okay. Let me ask you and everybody that's watching.
Yes. Hi. Any comments or questions, go ahead and drop those in the question. I know there's a few of you guys watching right now, so I get the number.
Do we have viewers?
Yeah, we do.
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you.
This is M2. Rob Morales with M2. She can't decide whether she's Martinez or Morales, but every girl is in between two parts.
When I get married, I'll take the Morales off.
Why? That's the name I like.
Well, that's your name.
I know. That's why I like it.
No, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just go back to Martinez. Who knows?
I don't know.
Shut up. But anyway, okay.
Where do I go?
Facebook was down. The WhatsApp was down. What else was down?
Instagram.
Some other social media.
Twitter went down for a little bit too.
Okay. And then some parts of the country, the internet was down.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens if these ATMs go down, the banks go down? Do you have money, cash money at home?
Are you suggesting
No, because that's
gold?
Yeah, invest in gold.
But physical gold, not the paper trading.
No,
stuff.
physical gold. Because if anything happened, and when you said, "Hey, where do I park my money?" That thought of what happened this week. I'm like, shoot, if that went down, what happens to all these ATMs and the banks are closed and stuff? Do we have at least $500, $1,000, or even?
Well, I think you're kind of leaning towards maybe suggesting kind of an apocalyptic kind of society at this point.
No, I'm not.
Like where we're going back to beaver pelts and
I'm not, but it's just
trading hay or something.
No, it's like, hey, you have to be prepared. And even when you're doing your trading, either, hey, are you getting deposits weekly? How are you making, your money? Where is it going? You need to check all your
what about Bitcoin? Bitcoin's digital.
It is. What if that goes down?
Well, it would have to be a worldwide shutdown. It'd have to be like the Terminator kind of like world where the robots take over.
But I just think of okay, maybe it's stupid.
You're not into Bitcoin, right?
No.
I know that. If Satoshi was only watching right now.
Satoshi, I don't know. I call him something else. I call him Shoshito. Like a Shoshito pepper.
Whatever you want.
No, but, it just makes me think about it.
Yeah.
And it's like we rely so much on technology now.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen?
But that's a progressive society. I don't know if you can necessarily detach. I mean, unless you want to go total rogue and then go find a bunker somewhere and then start stockpiling, dry foods and seeds. I mean, I understand the argument on that part. I completely
it's not
get
an
it.
Argument.
Well, I should say
maybe it might
point
be
of view.
stupid.
Well, point of view. I mean, I do agree with the gold part.
It's my opinion. Yeah. And me, I'm very different. But
yes.
I am. I'm very different.
Yes,
but no, when you do invest in gold, not in commodities like trading gold, because that's not actually, we bet, whatever. Someone's not going to knock on our door and say, okay, here's your 10,000 pounds of rice or 10,000 pounds of brick gold.
Yeah.
No, it's, it's a commodity. But real gold, if anything happens, we can trade that off the street.
Yeah. You know what I think people should really invest in?
What?
Is either well water or some sort of retaining water. I mean, look at the droughts and the things that we're having right now.
Yeah, we discussed that a few weeks ago.
I think that with the things that are going on in the environment, especially water quality even, it's not even so much that you hold water, it's the water quality. I was watching a show on YouTube somewhere, and they were talking about the parts per million, like the plastics, the nylon, Teflon. Like I think it was like 97 or 99.7% of people have like this nylon like polymer in their blood. And I was just like, but not to be like all crazy or anything, but what I want to hint at is that the water quality, not just actually having water, that could be a very tradable in an apocalypse situation. That could be a very tradable, a very high end commodity to have.
No, it
something
is
as simple as water.
Because a few years ago, I went to Cuba.
Yeah.
Water was literally expensive. For bottled water, it was like $10. No joke.
Yeah.
And it was like, it makes you appreciate when I came back home that we are so pampered, catered, that we're just spoiled as Americans and living in the United States.
Well, we are pretty gluttonous. I mean, if you haven't looked at our society, we're all pretty overweight as a society. You know what I mean? We eat junk food. No, and the reason I hesitated because I knew you were going to feel that way. But I'm just talking about the bigger
yeah,
society. You know, as I look around, and I'm subject to it too. I mean, when I was growing up, we didn't talk about nutrition. We just ate the first available shit. McDonald's, oh, it's $1. Okay, I'm gonna buy 3 of those because guess what? I can buy 3 cheeseburgers at McDonald's and stretch my money out and not have to go actually buy groceries and make it at home. You know, we're all subject to that. We want things quick, easy, fast. You know, it's just our society today. You know, but we're very gluttonous. We're very, you know, we're red. I call them the red pill popper society because we just want things quick, easy, fast.
So you know, I guess I'm taking the blue pill. I need to switch to the red one then, because I just keep waiting.
I've been trying to lose weight
and let things flow.
I've lost 6 pounds going to more of a paleo diet.
Huh.
So cutting out all the carbs. It's so hard to cut out carbs like chips. I love chips and salsa. Oh my god! Like there's just like I'll eat that like when I get home at night, just a few things and just a few chips. I cut that out completely, and it's so hard, you know. But you know, once you get past a certain time barrier, it's like okay, you get.
But all that's gonna change, coming the new year because you're gonna get married. So there's no more.
My
chips
life
and
is gonna be
salsa.
better.
no more. You're gonna have
my whole life is chips and salsa.
No.
That is my mantra. That is my.
No, I know. My mom keeps calling. Mom, I'm busy. I know she keeps calling.
We're getting to the end of the show anyway.
So anyway, let's see. What do you have?
So again, going back to the whole theme of this podcast, this show today.
Yes.
It's like this is a crazy ride that we're on financially. The outcome of it we don't know, and I think at the end of this show today we're just kind of exploring different ways. And I do agree with Erica about M2 about starting a business. Really consider about being a business. It's very simple. You either sell a good or sell a service.
But don't sell yourself.
Well, that's a service. I've considered down that road, but things get a little hard around here. They get.
No, I rather.
Never thought about that. Like when things got real bad, like you couldn't feed your kids. You're like, maybe if I just.
Honestly,
that Circle K over there. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I would rather get in debt, like with credit cards, than
and then walk away.
No, but I'll pay at least the minimum. But yeah, I'm just different, and you know that because I guess maybe it's prideful.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go in a back parking lot either and do some, I wouldn't dirt diggler things or anything. But so leveraging off my strengths, so I do play music. So I've always thought about that as a side hustle. So the other thing, I think if you are confused and can't figure out what kind of business to start or what to do as far as finances go, learn a skill. And I'm not talking about going back to school and going and getting credits to be an accountant or anything. Talk about learn a very tradable skill.
Trading is a skill.
Getting on these stupid sticks.
On here. No, and I do. I'm serious.
Yeah. I actually bought a course on it too. So I'll leave this
I'm part of 2 mastermind groups that are they're pricey.
Yeah.
And I have not taken advantage of it. And I'm thinking, okay, shoot, business is so slow. And I'm not gonna fib about it. Maybe I should just go get another job.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I have all these skills and this knowledge, why am I slacking these 2 months?
Yeah.
So officially I'm like, you know what? Okay, I need to get back in there, and I know life happens every day, but if you really want something, you're going to get it.
So taking it back again to avoid the roller coaster, I think learning a skill and having a neuroses about something, whether it's knitting or baking, anything you do can be traded or sold. So there's a market out there for it, and if not, then there's a way to connect with people and to be able to sell it. I always thought if things got real bad, I learned to play guitar back in high school, and I did learn to kind of like hook up. Who doesn't love a guy that plays guitar? But I mean, it turned into like more of a passion, and I enjoy doing it. And I know that if things got bad, that I can go park myself on a corner, And I feel that's way better than asking for money. I've been seeing a lot more homeless people asking for money. But I feel like if I have my guitar that I can sit on the side of the road and provide a service, and hopefully people will pay me for it. And people will pay you for a service, the better you get at it.
True.
And I've also thought that about photography, the videography part, and podcasting, even this stuff. All this stuff is sellable. It's just, for me at this point in my life, I have so much other work that I don't need to sell this, and it's kind of fun. But can I rely back on it later and sell it and figure out a market? There is a need for a lot of this stuff. So that's probably the biggest thing from today's show is to learn a skill. And even if you don't do anything with it, it gives you at least a place to kind of feel better about yourself. When things are bad, I know that I can go play on the piano and feel the music and feel like a relief from that stress.
Yeah, and it'll just relax you. But not just that. If, for instance, like you said, you could go park yourself somewhere with your guitar, then you'd also meet people and you'd build relationships. And who knows? They'll ask you, hey, what else do you do? And it opens
other
opportunities, other doors.
Yeah, it's so hard to work for somebody else now.
It is hard to work for somebody else.
But again, is there anything more? We're at the end of the show, Miss. We're about 30 ones in. I'm going to go ahead and put your name and phone number one up again so that people understand who you're coming from. Martinez
who
Associates.
I'm coming from?
I was just speaking out loud. Where you're coming from, sorry.
Yeah.
So M2, Miss Martinez Morales.
Yes.
She's the one with two last names. One of them I like, one of them I'm confused by. But
hey.
Martinez Associates, she does sell insurance. You want to talk about yourself just a little bit, Miss?
Well, I'm located in Peoria. So the number is 602-282-4096. And the website is www.martinezinsurances.com. And I will help you save money for your home, auto, commercial, garage, everything. And real quick,
oh boy,
look at stocks. Pick a stock that's going sideways or it has an uptrend. That's what I'm going to say.
That's the stock tip of the day.
Stock tip.
Or they just call you and say, "Hey, I heard you talking about those stock things."
Yeah. Yep. No. Yeah. And let's start doing that.
But anyway, we're at the end of the show today, so I appreciate everybody that stayed on with us. We have more to share. We just can't do it all in 30 minutes. I mean, there's just so much to share, and I think the big learning lesson for me today was to learn a skill.
Yes.
So hopefully you guys do too. So we'll catch you guys here every Friday talking about finance. Maybe next week. Maybe we'll have Erica back.
Yes.
M2, maybe?
I have to make it out here. I do.
Oh,
but
boy.
thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you. Be safe and have a fun. I was going to say something else, but no. Have a great weekend.
I don't know. But anyway, Rob Morales, RCO Network. We'll catch you guys next week.
We'll see you.